You get the corner office, the plaque, the team photos. 2 weeks later, you stand in your kitchen with a slice of cake and think, who is this? I celebrated the promotion and felt like I'd misplaced myself.
Welcome to Boardroom and Bonnets with Tamika Shania and my co-hosts, Destiny Brown and Miss B, where ambition meets authenticity. From corporate life to entrepreneurship, motherhood to reinvention, this podcast is your space to grow, laugh, learn, and keep it real. So grab your coffee or your bonnet and let's get into it. That moment Destiny just named is exactly what inspired the idea we're unpacking today, a permission portfolio. 3 portable identity investments that protect your sense of self when life or career reshuffles. We'll make this practical. Name what matters, design tiny rituals, and put one maintenance system in place this week. Try one. Notice the shift.
Yes. Let's start with the easy but heavy question. What do you miss that feels like you? Not the title. What pulls you so fully you lose track of time? For some, it's painting. For others, it's coaching. For me, it's messy dinner nights where the conversation is louder than the schedule. Say it out loud.
I usually have people pick 3 non-career identity words. 1 creative, 1 relational, 1 physical or spiritual. 3 is small enough to maintain and big enough to cover nuance. Then we check weekly. Did any of those get any airtime? That quick question keeps you honest without adding more tasks.
Quick exercise right now. Say 3 words that describe you beyond work. I'll go first. Poet, mentor, weekend gardener. If naming felt awkward, that's exactly the place to start. Resistance points to value.
Curious. I love weekend gardener. So specific. When people get stuck, ask, what makes you lose track of time? What do friends ask your help for? What do you defend in arguments? Those answers map to identity and give you a place to test a tiny signal.
Okay, small signals. That's the design move. Pick a ritual that takes minutes, not hours. If mentor is part of your portfolio, your signal could be a 15-minute coffee check-in once a month, or a monthly LinkedIn note celebrating someone. If runner is you, commit to a 2-mile after-dinner walk 3 nights a week. Tiny, repeatable, identity confirming.
Wait, public commitments? That can feel performative for a lot of women. Saying it out loud sometimes feels like theater, not care.
I get that. The difference is intention. Public doesn't mean grandstanding. It's a gentle guardrail. Tell one person who will actually help you protect the time. Name it to your manager, your partner, your calendar. That small social contract reduces future friction.
And if it still feels performative, make the commitment micro and private. Tell one trusted person, not the whole org. The goal is leverage, not applause. Now scripts make this practical. Short language you can copy. Here's one. Hey, can we swap? I need to protect Sunday morning for a personal commitment. Can you cover this recurring item and I'll take X next Tuesday? Short, specific, offers a trade. Try it once this week.
I used that exact script with my husband when my writing time started slipping. He said done, but not everyone says yes. Some will push back. We can't shift that meeting. Your reply is practice. Don't apologize. Pivot to solution.
A calm, firm response works. I understand constraints. This is important for my long-term performance. If we can't move the slot, who can I brief to cover it? What outcome do you need so this is a safe handoff? That reframes the ask into outcomes and options.
Let's address a real pushback up front. Some will say, I literally don't have 30 extra minutes. Fair. This work is not about adding, it's about swapping. Swap one night of scrolling for 15 minutes of writing, or convert a commute home into a 10-minute audio journaling ritual. Start with what you can protect tonight.
Speaking of small and real, after my second child, I felt like a walking to-do list. I claimed 30 minutes of creative time on Sundays. At first, I hid in the pantry with markers and a travel mug of cold coffee, drawing until my hand didn't feel like someone else's. That half hour reminded me I existed outside the roles I played.
For me, it was a delegation script change. I stopped defaulting to "I'll handle it" and started saying, "Can you take this and I'll support by X?" That tiny shift freed up 2 evenings a month and turned one overwhelmed colleague into a confident lead. Delegation becomes leadership when you make it explicit.
Small rituals, public or private commitments, and scripts. That's the core. Now maintenance. My go-to is calendar guardrails. Color code portfolio rituals, block non-negotiable slots, and treat them like client meetings. Add a 5-minute quarterly check called Permission Portfolio, quick review, to course correct.
We should give listeners a tiny worksheet you can do in 5 minutes. Ready? 1. Pick 3 identity words. 2. Choose 1 micro-ritual for each, under 20 minutes. 3. Pick 1 person to tell and 1 ask to delegate. Example, mentor, 15-minute monthly check-in. Tell my manager. Ask Jordan to cover my Thursday updates once a month. Write it down and try one this week.
2 quick copy-ready lines you can use right now. For delegation, I need to protect X for Y reason. Can you own this and send me a 1-paragraph update? For boundaries, I'm unavailable after 7 p.m. except for emergencies. Please schedule non-urgent items during business hours. Short, specific, repeatable.
Before we close, a tiny friction moment we haven't solved for. Optics. Saying no can feel risky. My advice, start small and surface outcomes. If you decline a committee, say what you'll contribute instead, like mentoring 2 junior colleagues. You protect a role and still show leadership. That reduces perceived risk.
Real quick, if you're thinking, what if I fail? That failure is data. Try 1 identity investment this week and treat it like an experiment. Measure what changed in your energy. If it didn't stick, scale it down. If it did, protect it. Small tests beat paralysis every time.
And don't forget, the portfolio is portable. When you switch jobs or go through a parenting season, those rituals travel with you. They're your personal continuity plan. Protecting parts of yourself improves performance, not the other way around.
All right, final short recap. Name 3 non-career parts of you, design micro-rituals under 20 minutes, and put 1 maintenance system in place this week. A calendar rule, a delegation ask, or a public commitment. Try 1 testable identity investment and notice the difference in your energy. Polished in the boardroom, protected in the bonnet.
If this landed for you, subscribe so we can keep building practical tools like this. Share the episode with a woman who needs a small win this week. Trust me, you'll both be glad you did.
Start tiny. Be kind to yourself during trade-offs. And let these rituals be the thread that keeps you whole through change. We'll be here to coach you through it.
Thanks for tuning in to Boardroom and Bonnets. Be sure to subscribe, leave a review, and share this episode with another powerhouse woman. Until next time, stay ambitious, stay authentic, and don't forget the bonnet.